it's improved a lot since your last rough cut. You've got like the music to accompany it, and the audio over it is very good. It creates like an emotional effect that you didn't have before, which is good.
Mm-hmm. What else? What did you think it would? Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, I think that it was definitely more effective. Like you could get the real like emotive feel of it. Like before the other rough cut, you didn't really. It was just something to watch. Now it's like proper deep and you're proper into it. So I think that's good that it entices the audience into watching it.
Okay. Anyone else? Any improvements that could be made?
Just the years later, it looks a bit out of place.
We're gonna take it up.
The years later, what would you suggest?
Maybe like a transition or something like that.
Transition, Tamira?
The font, like, it was too bubbly, like, it
And
looked
big.
happy, like, animation. Like, it should have been, like, proper bold and standing out.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a time thing, like say how many years it's been instead of just being.
Years.
It's
Yeah.
more brief than specific.
Mm-hmm. So a more specific time frame in terms of how many years later. I think it needs to be smaller. It's too big as well. Those things tend to be quite small in the bottom of the frame. Anyone else before I? Okay, just a few points on it. It is good. You've got a good narrative. It's come together really nicely. The edit's nice. The sound, as somebody mentioned, the music is really emotive, which is very good. So at the beginning, your ident sound goes over both idents. When you watch an ident, the sound is unique to the ident. It doesn't cover both. Okay, so you need to think about that. The camera moves when you should be cutting, really, especially those scenes with Brenda when she walks up to Asher. So if you can cut rather than have that camera movement, try that. I appreciate it's a bit late in the day for filming, but if you can cut, do. Where you pan, so after that scene, it goes to night and you've got a pan across the street. It's jerky at the beginning of that pan, so cut that off and just use the smooth bit of the pan. Okay. In terms of mise en scène, that's a really old grave. That grave is like from goodness knows when, and this person is supposed to have died very recently. So in terms of mise en scène, that's just a point that I'm going to need to make. You've got good layers of sound though. You've got the ambient, you've got some ambient sound in there. You've got your voiceover, you've got your music. The dialogue is a bit quiet. It hasn't come out brilliantly, but I think we can hear it. Could you hear the conversation?
I think the problem is we just need to turn down the music a bit, and higher. That's what we were trying to do, but we didn't have enough time.
All right, so that's something you're working on anyway.
Yeah.
Brilliant, that's fine. And that's it, I think.